Coming up next on Good Morning El Paso, could the El Paso School District soon see its first early childhood center? The latest on the merge between Mesita and Valle Elementary. Also,
I don't support it. Honestly, I feel like guns can I don't feel safe around them.
You can soon be allowed to bring concealed handguns to university buildings and classrooms. The latest on the campus carry bill headed to the state Senate.
And it was a wet St. Patrick's Day, but can we expect the same for today? We are under a first alert. We'll have your complete storm track weather forecast in just a moment.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
It's beautiful, you know, we rarely get rain here in El Paso, so it's nice to have a little rainfall.
I agree. Our Storm Track weather team warned you about the rain heading our way, and they were right. It was pretty wet and cloudy out there.
It was beautiful, though. Let's go now to a live look outside this Wednesday morning, courtesy of our downtown cam. You could see, well, that traffic in a distance moving pretty smoothly, but of course we can't tell the cloud cover at this time because the sun isn't up, but we can tell you that we are under a first alert. A very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. Let's go now to meteorologist Crystal Clyde for the latest and see what those rain chances actually look like for today.
Hi, good morning, guys. The rain chances still in the forecast. Now, not looking quite as steady as yesterday, but we do still have that shot of some showers, and it doesn't just end today. In fact, we're under that first alert for scattered showers continuing through today, with the possibility of some isolated thunderstorms, especially picking up by tomorrow, and rain potential all the way through Saturday. Now, on your clouds and radar map, you see that this morning it's cloudy out there with some showers over the Doña Ana Otero County area. Most of that is tracking down to the south, but breaking apart, meaning some light spot showers through El Paso are going to be possible this morning, but we're not talking any heavy rain. Could we be seeing heavy rain, though, by maybe this evening? We're going to talk about that visiting with your future track model in just a few minutes.
All right, Crystal, thank you. Happening today, El Paso ISD parents will know whether their district will have its first early childhood center. Master Principal Layla Ferry will oversee the Mesita Early Childhood Center, which would become a 2nd through 5th grade school if the board approves the proposal. Trustee Bob Jeske oversees Mesita, and he'll be in office to see the new Mesita Early Childhood Center potentially open its doors this August. What El Paso ISD wants to do is take over capacity Mesita and deliver its pre-K through 1st graders to the under-capacity Valle Elementary. Mesita parents are embracing the idea despite some concerns.
The main concern of the parents right now was the splitting of their children between the two schools of Mesita and Villas. And so I think a lot of the parents have multiple kids, and so I think our main issue was, you know, my child's going to come to this school and I have a brother and I have to pick up the inconvenience of it.
Right now, Ysleta ISD and Region 19's Head Start are the only pre-K campuses in the city. To qualify for pre-K, your child has to be low income, English learners, or military. If you don't qualify, you can pay a $406 annual tuition. Keep in mind, EPISD has open enrollment, so any parent can apply to have their children attend those schools.
Medical marijuana could be an option for cancer patients in Texas. That is, if a bill introduced by an El Paso state rep is passed. ABC7 spoke with State Rep Marissa Marquez as medical marijuana advocates gathered in the state legislature. She said the bill would heavily regulate medical marijuana's use and distribution.
We all talk about access to health care and access to quality care and access to options. I think that this is a great thing for Texans to be able to control their treatment, be a part of that process, and have the freedom to choose what best suits their medical needs.
Marquez said that numerous organizations are behind this bill. And speaking of marijuana, $5.1 million worth of it is off the streets today. This past weekend, Rio Grande Valley Sector Border Patrol agents seized this, more than 6,400 pounds of marijuana in several incidents. The largest seizure happened when agents at the Falfurria station arrested an American woman attempting to smuggle more than 3,000 pounds through the checkpoint. That case is still under investigation.
The group tasked with overseeing the construction of the Hispanic Cultural Center will have new leadership. Originally, the El Paso City Council set it up so Bernie Sargent, who leads the Bond Oversight Advisory Committee, would be the leader of the subcommittee overseeing the Cultural Center. But Sargent has said voters approved a cultural center, not a Hispanic cultural center, a main point of disagreement. Yesterday, City Council voted to allow that subcommittee to form its own leadership instead of Sargent. Their first report is due April 28th. Sticking with council, city reps are considering allowing young people and veterans to ride Sun Metro buses for free. The executive director of the Boys and Girls Club told city officials there are a lot of teens who can't get to nonprofit programs downtown. So the city's going to research similar programs in other cities that allow young people from about 13 to 17 years old to ride the bus for free. City Rep Carl Robinson said veterans should be included as well. The city's going to check how much each would cost and then make a decision.
Authorities need your help looking for a man wanted in a carjacking. It happened yesterday afternoon at the intersection of Donovan and Valle Chili in El Paso's Upper Valley. Officials say the suspect stole a car stereo from a nearby business and ran off, and then the man approached a van, pulled out a gun, and demanded the driver of the van hand over the keys. The suspect drove off in a silver 2000 Dodge Caravan with New Mexico license plate MLN 428. The suspect is described as Hispanic, between 35 and 45 years old. If you have any information, you're asked to call the El Paso County Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen, 546-2280.
This week, the Texas Senate is tackling both the right to openly carry a gun and where you can carry a gun. Lawmakers are set for a final vote on an open carry bill, and one having to do with carrying guns on college campuses. Christine Dobbin has reaction from students at the University of Houston.
On college campuses, safety is always a priority.
There is like escorts that they offer here, so there is always something offered for you to feel safe.
You have the chance of getting, like robbed or something.
A Senate debate is underway on Bill 11, which would allow concealed handgun license holders to carry weapons inside buildings on campuses like U of H.
I don't support it. Honestly, I feel like guns can I don't feel safe around them.
If you're a graduate student or undergrad, you've been going through a lot of stress. You may be very fidgety or anxious at the moment, so anything, can cause a problem.
On one side of the story, it's good, and on the other hand, it's bad because you never know, what somebody's capable of.
The campus carry debate comes just a day after another gun law seems to be firing forward in Austin. The Senate is expected to pass an open carry law and send it to the House. It would give Texas 350,000 concealed handgun license owners the choice whether to conceal the gun or not. If they wore the gun outside of their clothing, they would carry it in a shoulder or belt holster. Supporters have called it an important self-defense and Second Amendment issue, while opponents say open carry is intimidating to others.
And that was Christine Dobbin reporting. The Senate will vote on the campus carry bill today. With the Senate passing the open carry and poised to approve the campus carry, both will go to the House. However, a full vote can't occur until the bills clear committee.
And let's take a live look at traffic right now. Again, we have some wet roads out there, but look at this. Traffic's been moving really nicely this morning throughout the borderland. We've been keeping an eye on things. No problems to tell you about.
At 6:08, Kraft has issued a major recall affecting millions of Americans.
Yeah, this is a problem. Why their famous mac and cheese boxes are posing dangers now to customers. Also,
I can see a high potential for abuse and potential overdoses, especially in younger people like college students.
You may be able to buy powdered alcohol as early as this summer, but many have concerns about potential abuse.
And that first alert is still in effect right now for today. Crystal joins us with a look at our rain chances.
We're already tracking that rain this morning and more in the forecast. We're going to look at your future track model up right after your break.
Thanks, Crystal. This is ABC 7, where news comes first.